football fans, settle in because we got bragging rights on the line in this one. Kate, Scott, Brock Ewert here with you as we get set for a division rematch. Brock, one side seeking the sweep, and the other looking for some revenge after how that first showdown went.
What do they say about familiarity? Familiarity does what?
It breeds something, Brock. It breeds, contempt.
It breeds contempt. These teams don't like each other. They can fake it. They can say all the right things in the papers. They don't want any bulletin board material. But the fact is, you know your division foes better than anybody, and they know you. And that familiarity does bring a little extra heat into this matchup.
So here come the Eagles for their opening drive. They're led out by the newly minted Super Bowl champion, now in his 6th season, Jalen Hurts.
He gave us all the excitement we could hope for last week, but it wasn't all in a good way, at least for his team. Never knew if his throws were going to end in a touchdown or turnovers, and he had a couple of both by the end of the loss. You don't want him to lose that gunslinger mentality. Just want him to be a little more thoughtful with each and every decision.
And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. Down inside the 40 now with a first down following that last play. They go play fake with Hurts. Completes this one to Granson. And he won't have any room after that quick pass. Well covered by the defense. That play loses yards. Back to the line they come, second down. They run it with Saquon Barkley. And they shut him down on this one. They get him behind the line, and that should push him out of field goal range. These guys better change up what they're doing on the ground here, Brock, because this defense has seen right through it these last couple of plays.
Yeah, we bang the drum all the time for staying on schedule. This is the epitome of being off schedule.
This one to Williams out left side. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. So on fourth down, on comes the Eagles kicker, Jake Elliott, for the try. From the left hash, 54 yards out. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And our game starts with a field goal on the opening drive.
I'm going to call that one a little tester, Kate. Kind of like a 5 to 8 foot putt. You really hope to make all of them, but you know, over the course of the season you won't. In that case, well, it went right through.
Here's Kevontae Turpin on the return. They'll bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30. So now the Cowboys getting an opportunity to send their offense out for the first time. And they're brought out by a quarterback celebrating a decade now as an NFL starter. Originally the 135th pick back in that 2016 NFL Draft, it's Dak Prescott.
I think we could give them a pass from last week because they still found a way to win, and that's the ultimate job of a quarterback. With those interceptions, that's not what we're used to seeing out of him week to week. 2 touchdowns, though, that's the bar he wants to hit each and every time out, and when he gets there, usually good things follow.
First carry now, this is Bashal Tu'u. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
And he reaches midfield and starts driving into Eagles territory. There's 5 on that play. They need 5 more now on third down.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Dak to the air here. That one's complete over the middle. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and the quarterback will find you again.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Bails out of the pocket quick. Finds his running back. This is Bashal Tu'u. And he takes this one nearly to the red zone before going out. Quite the drive they've had, Brock, but they're up against it. 3rd and 5 now. Dak out of the pistol. That's Ferguson. He brings it in. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much, but he got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
He gets 2 there, and it's It sets up 2nd and goal from the 5.
Pickup of 2.
Guessing everybody in the huddle on the sidelines sure wanted a little bit more from that run, but you didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot, and can't wait to see what they do here on 2nd and goal.
Tootin again. And he will not be denied a second time. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys finish off their opening drive. Aubrey good on the point after. And the Cowboys won up the opposing field goal. They start with 7 on their opening drive. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Starting from the 5. He escapes a defender. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. The Eagles and receiver Devontae Smith returning to the field. And you can see he's in chase mode, trying his best to catch the league leader in receiving. Right, Cowboys closing in, and they get to him. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
It's 2nd down.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. That's caught. It's Saquon Barkley. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
1 quarter down for these two NFC East teams. It's the Cowboys out in front. Back to AT&T Stadium in just a moment. Ready now for our 2nd quarter. The Eagles have the football. They'll need something big here to start out. It's 3rd and long. Here he goes, 3rd and long. And he's not going to escape this. The Cowboys take him down. Now on 4th down, on comes Braden Mann to boot this away for the Birds.
7 yards.
They needed 3 punts out of him in last week's loss as he sends this away. And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped.
Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Tootin headed left. Crosses midfield, still going. And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
That's good for a Cowboy.
1st down, here's Dak. Finds a seam down the middle. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Tootin gets it from the gun. Drops by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
For a second, we both thought he'd get the first, but he winds up being just shy of it. Gain of 8, 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd.
Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. On 3rd down, here's Tootin. And he's able to get this down to the 13. Manages a gain of 3 there. And that'll be good for a Dallas 1st down.
That's another Cowboys 1st down.
They'll go again here with Tootin. And he'll take this only to about the 11 before going down.
Taken down.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Prescott here from the gun. Throw is caught. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line.
Schoonmaker
8th play of the drive now. They need 2 to keep it going.
makes it
Inside give here for Tootin. And he gets in. Touchdown! The Cowboys now lead by 10. For the point after, here's Aubrey. The point after splits the uprights. And the Cowboys drive their lead to 11.
14. Eagles 3.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Torrey Jackson now to return it. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Eagles and Saquon Barkley ready to take over once again. And you know who the ball is going to when they reach the red zone. He's currently top 5 across the NFL in rushing scores this season. Cowboys closing in, and they get to him. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up second down.
A loss of 7 yards. It's second down.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. They're on him again, and he goes down again. And hopefully they'll have some better blocking on the next play because that was not good. Brings up third down. Defense is roaring here. Back-to-back sacks have him in a great spot to end this drive immediately. He's got a man left. And somebody finally able to force him out there. So even with that quality gain, it will still wind up being fourth down. The Eagles are in punt formation. Kevontae Turpin on the return for the Cowboys. Pushing it up past the 30. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The Cowboys and quarterback Dak Prescott ready to get back to work. And we're getting a look at the leaders in passing touchdowns this season here, where you will find his name among the top 5 right now in the NFL. Escapes the pocket. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. It's the first time we've seen one of his passes hit the ground this game, Brock. He had been perfect before that one.
Well, we hear it and we know it, right? The team that makes fewer mistakes in this league typically wins the game. Yeah, that was what we could call a first mistake throwing the ball. He still got the lead thanks to earlier efforts.
Only a yard from that time, so now third and 9.
Third down and 9.
Third and long for him here. Complete beyond the marker. And the stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains. First and 10 from the 43.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Hand off to Tootin. A lot of space ahead. There he goes again. And there's not going to be a score, but great effort. He's out of bounds inside the 10. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with first and goal. And we haven't even hit the break yet, but already we're looking at this likely becoming a 100-yard game for him in the very near future, and expect more to follow after that. First down, and they go right back to him. And he's going to get taken down near the goal line. It's a gain down to the 1. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. Tootin. And he makes it across. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys boat racing them to the halftime locker room. For the point after, here's Aubrey. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Cowboys push their lead to 18.
Eagles 3. Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Jackson now to return it. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Philadelphia getting ready to go on offense. And they can try to move this into field goal range, Brock, if they so choose. 55 seconds left. First call here coming from the shotgun. Hurts now from the gun. And he's not going to escape this. The Cowboys take him down. Philadelphia going to spend its second timeout. A lot of work to do as that sack makes this a tough 2nd and 17. Throwing here, Hurts. He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. And back-to-back takedowns behind the line of scrimmage set him up now with third down.
Loss of 6 yards. And it's third down.
Hurts looking to throw. And he's in trouble and gets blocked out again. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken.
Hurts sacked. A loss of 7 yards.
Punt team on the field. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. And all right, they're only going to have enough time for one more snap here before we reach halftime.
First and 10 at their own 49-yard line.
So here comes the kick team for what will be a very long attempt. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. Has the direction, but not the distance. It falls just short. And they'll hold their lead at 18.
Okay, Kate, thanks very much. The season is going by at lightning pace. Week 12 has arrived. It's the weekend before Thanksgiving. Let's get into it. Our tour of the league starts now. It starts in Cincinnati, the Bengals at home to take on the New England Patriots. And it's Stephon Diggs. He was a tough man to pin down all game long. This, one of his 2 touchdown catches. The Patriots come away with a 4-point victory. And a look now at the rest of the action around the league here in week number 12. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been back and forth to this point. No reason to expect anything different in the second half. As we send you back out to the broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Turpin with a return. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32.
Turpin on the return. The Cowboys take over first and 10.
Dallas getting everybody set. They've got first and 10. On the give, it's Tootin. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
2nd down give to Tootin. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. And this is now a 100-yard game for him after that last carry. Man, what a strong day he's had running it for this offense. Going to the ground again on first. No repeat success of that last run as he only is able to get back to the line on this play. First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Dak now from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. The rookie from Texas there on the tackle. 3rd down, they need 7. They'll air it out on 3rd. He's going deep. This is caught inside the 15. And into the end zone he goes for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys grow the lead coming out of halftime. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Cowboys grow their lead yet again. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Fields this one at the 3. And he gets crunched by a big hit. Oh, man. Right at the 25 to end it. Philadelphia's offense back out for another drive. This has become must-score territory now every time out as they trail by a full 4 possessions in this second half. Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Throwing now out of the shotgun. Complete to his man, Sterling Shepard. And after making the catch, he is decked quickly at the 38. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. They'll go from the gun with Barkley. And they're going to be humbled here on 1st down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play. All right, here we go. 2nd down. Hurts setting up to throw. Cowboys closing in, and they get to him. And for the 2nd straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down. Hurts. Wow, and they're actually going to lose some yardage here as they fail to convert. Now they're facing fourth down. On now comes their punter. And he's been one of the players of this game. Takes this in at the 25. And he didn't quite break it, but still an excellent return that gets him up near midfield. Offense headed back out there now for Dallas. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this third quarter. To the line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here, 1st and 10. From the gun is Prescott. Flushed out of the pocket. And like an empty wrapper, he just throws that one away. After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Now it's Tootin. And he will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first. So a fresh set of downs now from the 39. Working from the pistol, Prescott. Going deep here for the end zone. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys piling onto the scoreboard yet again. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one right down the middle. And the Cowboys continue piling onto this lead. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Return starts at the 3. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Now the Eagle offense headed back out to the field. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Gave away a couple on the first down run. Now it's going to be 2nd and 12.
At the 22-yard line.
Here's Hurts. And he's not going to escape this. The Cowboys take him down. Cowboys bringing out an extra defensive back on 3rd. Hurts to throw. Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down.
A loss of 8 yards.
Struggling to center it. Oh, it's loose. And he's hit before he can get anything on that return. The Cowboys and quarterback Dak Prescott ready to get back to work. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this second half. The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Now running here with Tootin. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's good for a Dallas first down.
That's good for a Cowboys first down.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. And they just get the play off. Trying for the deep ball. Caught just shy of the goal line. And they are going to have 1st and goal when we begin our 4th quarter. Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's Cowboys football, and they should be able to coast through the 4th with that kind of lead. So after that big play, Brock, they need just that final yard here on 1st and goal. On the ground, Tootin. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal. That's a nice, quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
They go to him again, and he will not be denied a second time. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys are running them out of the building. Extra point from Aubrey is up and good. And the Cowboys continue adding on to that lead.
Eagles 3. Brandon Aubrey to kick off.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Jackson now to return it. And this will give him some decent field position here, partner. And this gets out to the 30. The Eagles ready to set up shop on offense. And they've really been smothered by that defense all game. Not just on the scoreboard, partner. Any yards at all. They've just been tough to come by.
Yeah, just hard yards. Just hard. Just no rhythm really throughout this one. Let's give some credit to that defense who has just had their number from beginning to end.
That's good for the Eagles. First down.
First down, a run with Barkley. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
Jadeveon Clowney brought him down. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Shotgun snap, they'll throw. Short pass brought in. And he's able to cross midfield before going out. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Bounds just past midfield.
Throwing from the gun here. Pass complete to Goddard. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out.
Gain of 12 yards.
They've got first down here from the 36.
First down. A gain of
Now put one of the tight ends in motion.
And an Eagle first down.
Straight ahead, here's Barkley. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. And nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At the 37-yard line.
They've got a man in motion. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Finds him on the crossing route. And they take him down right along the 30. 3rd down and 4 now. This is the 7th play in this drive. Barkley trying this up the gut. Defense contains him. That's going to force 4th down as he's dropped for a loss. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
You know, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Elliott connects there. And Brock, I'd say that's more of a moral victory than something that's really going to affect the deficit much.
This is a case of, well, just get what you can on the way out the door, Kate. It's already out of reach. Just take the 3, let your kicker get some points, and make it a hair closer in the box score.
Turpin with a return. The tackle's made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line. The Cowboys have running back Bashal Tootin headed out with the rest of the offense. And his production is carried over into this second half. He keeps on running well, even with the workload they placed upon him. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Here's a design run. Only able to get back to the line on that first down play, so no gain.
Send a pretty clear message to the QB right there on that one. No one fooled for a second as they create the tackle for loss.
Tootin with it. All even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. He can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain. He didn't get anything on that run, so struggles on the ground, leaving them with 3rd and long. We've reached the 2-minute warning from Dallas. Cowboys, minutes away from an 11-0 record. The Eagles into the nickel, 3rd down coming. Dak out of the pistol, taking a deep shot here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free, incomplete. Cowboys punting it away here on 4th, and it's the long-time vet Brian Anger on now. And his job's done, and it is a job well done. That punt finds deep into enemy territory, out of bounds at the 7. Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10. They'll start this one out with Barkley. They're going the wrong direction. He's going to be sent backwards to their own 3. Headed in reverse so far. Time to shift into drive. Here's 2nd and 14. Back to throw, Hurts. And he won't find an escape. They converge and drop him for the safety. Well, this has been one of the big stories of the game, partner. He's been sacked over and over and over here. And this time, cost him more than just yards. It cost him 2 points and possession. Former quarterback, man, what are you thinking at this point in the game?
I'm thinking I'm going to be spending a lot of time in the training room to get my body right. And I think, were you Marshawn Lynch right there? Over and over
There
and
you go.
over.
Let's go. Brought in right side. He's out in the clear. And he's going to have this one down to the 28. Pick up there of 39 yards. And that'll be good for a Dallas 1st down.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he can transform a short completion into a big play.
Tootin on 1st and 10. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
A loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11 at the 29.
It's a handoff to Tootin, running right. And the stop is made, but not until he reaches that 17-yard line.
A gain of 12 yards.
So the Cowboys take the win here in Arlington. And yet another challenger is vanquished as they continue to carry this undefeated season in November. With Brock Ewart and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Cowboys are winners as we say so long from Dallas.